Hi everybody, it's me. It's Wednesday, and boy did we get dumped on last night with snow. It just seems like it's never ending. Spring is just around the corner. I just don't know which corner. Anyway, the other night I was walking Mika around the block. Oopsie. And I had just been thinking to myself, does anyone ice skate outside anymore? Do parents ever make rinks in the backyard anymore for their kids? And all of a sudden I heard a bunch of laughter. There's no word of lie. Coming from our street. Now I was on the street behind ours, making my way around. And I could hear all this laughter and screaming and shouting. And it was just getting dark. And as I made my way back up our street, I passed by the house that I could hear all of this excitement coming from. And sure enough, they had made an ice rink in their backyard. And the kids were having a blast. And it brought back so many memories. Just the smell of the cold air and your cheeks being so cold, almost frostbitten. And you'd come in the house and your cheeks would be just rosy, rosy red. And it brought back a memory of, I must have only been 6, I guess. Yeah, about 6 years old. And across the street from us in our hometown was a vacant lot. And there was houses on either side of it. And they used to flood that vacant lot right across the street from me. And the neighborhood could just go skating whenever they wished, because they all helped out flooding the rink, shoveling it, etc. And I just couldn't wait to get out there because for Christmas I had gotten, do you remember bobskates? They must be still around because I looked up on the internet and I saw a picture of them. They're the double runner little skates with big leather straps on them, and you had to strap them onto your snow boots. That's the kind that I had, and I was so excited to get out there thinking I was just going to go gliding across the ice like all of these other people I had seen doing. First of all, you have to get into all of your snow gear. Now you got to remember this is back in the 50s. And I mean, clothes back then seemed so much heavier. As well, they would be, because nowadays we have all those lightweight materials that keep you warm as the heavy woolen ones we had to wear back then. By the time you got all this gear on, you could hardly move. And then you had to have these things buckled over top of your boots. This is way before Velcro, people. This is those old-fashioned buckles. And anyway, got them buckled on top of my rubber boots that had buckles on them as well. And my big snow pants on and mittens. Double. You always wore 2 pairs of mittens. Luckily for me, because I got out on this beautiful rink that they had made. Excuse me. And it was either my sister or maybe one of my parents let me go. And so wonder my dad didn't capture this on film. Maybe he wasn't doing that much filming back then. But off I went on my brand new bobskates. and went flat down on my face on the ice. Like, I mean, just like timber. And my little mittened hands were flat out in front of me. My face was down on the ice. Somebody went skating brilliantly past me, right over my mittened little hand. Oh, the pain of it all, and the embarrassment. And I remember taking off my gloves, crying, and somebody taking off my gloves, off my mittens. And the blood. Like that little boy on YouTube. Blood, the blood. And that was my evening. And I had to go home then and get a Band-Aid on my finger. Like I say, luckily I had 2 pairs of woolen mittens on. So by the time you fell in the snow or played in the snow, you had to come in and take these mittens off, because they now weighed like 5 pounds each, full of snow and slush. But it was still a great time, a great memory, and it was wonderful to see the kids out there making memories of their own on their homemade rink. Just had to share that with you guys. Take care, stay warm, talk to you soon. Bye for now.